And we're back. So, conveniently enough, I actually got the same dusk color as last time. So we'll be dealing with the food again. I had a crimson dawn, which is why my freaking nameless fetus is currently crying because the clown was right underneath it. This guy, well, he's definitely at 0 now because of the fetus crying, but I actually got a bad result right off the bat. And it's safe to say this thing probably has a kill-off limit, kill-off score of 1, just like the fetus does. So it's really just a nasty wombo combo here. Pretty much any mistakes there are just gonna set everything off. So, before the fetus started crying, though, I did get about 40 boxes worth, so I've unlocked a lot of it, about half the stuff, which is good. Besides that, it's just been mostly doing all the usual work. My noon ordeal was the violet one. So as you can see, there's the obelisk everywhere. There was one down here as well. No casualties yet. Currently, I have Flandra working on Old Lady. I really want this run to work because I've actually gotten quite a bit of drops. Yuka got the glasses from Old Lady. She also covered some work with Letitia during some meltdowns, so she actually got the hat too. Patchouli got glasses as well, and then over here, Kugasa got the bandages on her hands. It's really hard to see. I had to actually go and check the menu to see if she actually had it, but she does. Other than that, I think that... Oh, and the one other thing we got, and we'll hopefully not lose, me and Mike got a pipe. So that is kind of what we got going on right now. So, this is how I have it set up. From our experience with it before, these things only go in hallways. They don't seem to go in the elevators. They don't actually go in the main rooms, but I'm just playing it safe. So this is how I have it set up. Over here in this corner, just the generics. Down here by herself, Yakran, because she doesn't play well with others. Over here, all my ranged. So rifles, crossbows, etc. Pistols as well. And then up here is melee and mid-range stuff. So pretty much spears, knives, fists, and clubs, and the fan. And over here we have Flandra right now working on Old Lady. She's going to be the one that sets everything off. So the thing is not difficult, it's just there's a lot of them, and if you're trying to fight all of them at once, you're just going to you're going to lose track of things and get overwhelmed. And the big guy hits really hard. The minions are not a big deal. So the idea is I'm going to pretty much be moving around with just this posse here and just kind of mow down everything. So that's the plan. Now if we do succeed in this, this means we'll have completed the ordeal, which will give us a quest reward, well, completed quest essentially. And then the other thing it'll allow me to do is it'll allow me to grind through this indefinitely, which is kind of nice. So hopefully that works out for me. Anyway, let's get ready. So, Flandra has been working on the 1.76 megahertz, but she hasn't gotten any drops yet. But she's got one more shot. Alright. Okay, we got everything we need. Luckily most of the personnel are not nearby. I kind of wonder if I attack from behind if melee is safe, but I don't want to risk it. Like I said, these things hit super hard. Move out. Okay. Let's go next. Okay. So, trick is aim for the back. It looks like every time these things teleport, they're gonna do stuff. So we're gonna go this way next. You guys, get away. So this thing popped up behind me. That's a problem. So you guys just stay here for now. We're safe here. So essentially I'm caught in between both of them. That's the problem. Nima, stay in place. Okay, move. You move. Okay. You guys move. Get out of there. Okay. You guys move. Okay. You guys moved. I'll move you up floor. Oh, that was close. Alright, just gathering everyone together again. Okay, it's about to move again. I'm gonna get out of here then. So yeah, gotta stay away from the doors, because they will devour you. Okay. Okay. That's a cuddle puddle right down there. Should be okay for a little bit to do it. Okay, you should be safe. Okay, one down. Two down. They're both together. Just letting him do that real quick. Yakran can take the hits. You go heal. Okay, you're going that way. Where's the other one? Up there. Okay, so I can't really get there very quickly. Do this real quick. Okay, go ahead and just run. By run, I mean go this way. So yeah, there's 3 left. Because there's 1 for every, Okay, so they're... Okay, I just wanted to confirm that they're not going to a room I don't want them to be in. Okay, go heal. Actually, don't move yet. Wait until that thing teleports. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just keeping an eye on where they're teleporting. Okay, they're all... Okay. So I can go after this one down here. How are you looking, Byakuran? You're still healing. But you should be fine to handle that. Okay, that's one down. Looks like you teleported again. Now you're up there. You're about to teleport again. Back away. Don't attack. Don't go into melee with it. Okay, go. Yeah, at this point I have to like prepare ahead of time to deal with these ordeals because they're just way too dangerous otherwise. Down that way. Flandre, you're actually safe there, so you just stay there. Okay. Some of my weapons are not as long range. It's a little unfortunate. Get out of there. I think that's the last one too. Also, probably reducing it to normal speed rather than fast forward would be probably wise. Okay, you ended up down there. Perfect. Also going the opposite direction. That's... yeah, so it just goes in a straight line. And then the minions just go back and forth. We did it. We were able to live. Continue eating. Alright. So we're gonna do this, that, and that. And next queue meltdown is 15 rooms. I have 4, 8, 12, 16, 18 rooms. So all but 3. Which would be a little bit annoying. but it's doable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue off-screen grinding as much as I can until I reach a limit. I shouldn't be in zero danger of death at this point. There's a few things I can do physical, but not that many. Also, one thing I was considering trying out is trying out the gun. We do have a number of shots. I don't know if it carries over, like the Plague Doctor blessings. If so, we've shot it once. Every 7th shot would be a random shot. All right. So with all that in mind, I'll be back in a bit, and hopefully, if everything goes right, I will be continuing the plot. So BRB. Okay, the meltdowns are actually getting a little overwhelming, mainly because I have to ignore at least 3 of them, which eats up a bunch of my crates. So I have to, and by the time I get those crates back, or energy back, or whatever it's called, it's already into another meltdown. It's pretty kind of ridiculous. Let's see, 24 seconds? Okay, I'll see if I can get this last one. I purposely been doing good work on the Grave of Cherry Blossoms, and as long as it doesn't hit 0, I should be fine. Okay. Was just seeing if I got a hat. Okay, I didn't. Is there anything else that I need to worry about? I don't need to worry about that. Or that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just complete the workday. I don't know what happens if you do that while there's a meltdown going, but we'll find out in a second. Seems to be fine. First trumpet. So hitting Dusk Ordeal automatically triggers first trumpet, it looks like. So that's something to be aware of. In any case, we completed the quest. I did get a few more drops. I believe Yuka now has the walkie-talkie chest piece. And I think that's about it. I don't think anything else dropped. There might have been, a hat may have dropped, but I don't remember. In any case, Justice 5 for Moko, Prudence 3 for Mima, and Justice 4. I don't know why I went up to Prudence 3, but whatever. Prudence 3 for Kyoko, that makes more sense. Fortitude 3 with Aya, she didn't get the Glow Fist this time. Fortitude 5 with Byakuren. Patchouli is now Temperance 4. Futo is now Fortitude 3. Flandra is now Temperance 3. Yuka is now Temperance 2. Which actually works out really well because she got the glasses. She has the glasses, the walkie-talkie, and a hat. So I'm thinking of actually upgrading her Prudence to 5 and having her work on the night because now she has items that help with it. And Oren got Temperance 3. So let's go ahead and skip the next day. Wow, that was rough. Sadness shall say, be gone, die, but desire wants eternity, and immortality that can never be abolished. Please eat my dreams. But nothing was like a music it makes when it eats a human. Okay. Okay. All these are bad. All these sound horrible. Sadness shall say, be gone, die, but desire wants eternity. And the bad news is this is going to be down in the other area, so whatever we're getting here, it's going to have to deal with the crying, and that's a problem. So we'll see what happens. Oh, I have to grab 2. Now everything will be just fine. We can change anything. We've gotten this before, but I'm trying to remember what it could have possibly be. Give me 1 moment. Okay, so these are item abnormalities. The final chapter ends with a sentence born again. Now everything will be just fine. Have you fallen to the lowest bottom? We can change anything. It's one we have gotten before, which is why it's revealed. It is the one essentially the what's it called? Iron Maiden, I believe it's the term. Essentially, you put a person in there and they take damage for several ticks until they inevitably die, and then as they're taking damage, you supposedly are gaining boxes from it. I will go ahead. It would be a pretty safe thing to grab, but I'm not going to grab it. Well, actually, I haven't fully revealed everything on it. I'm fairly certain I haven't. So we are going to grab this. Also, I completely forgot to drink from the freaking sap again. I keep forgetting to do that. But that's alright. To the new manager, I've heard that you're a very valuable employee to the corporation. I've heard that you're a very valuable employee to the corporation. Please keep up the good work along with your great assistant, Angela. You'll not find me in this place now, but I believe we will be able to meet each other soon. The Lobotomy Corporation will never forget your devotion and effort. Regards from A, CEO of Lobotomy Corporation. You got a document personally written by A. Perhaps you're being recognized now. A is on a long journey for now. As all journeys have to end, the final destination will be home, which is this place for him. Have you ever took a trip somewhere? In fact, they say preparing for a trip is a luxury nowadays. The day is cold still, but we know that the winter is almost over. But the end of winter does not necessarily mean spring is coming. Hi, I'm Tiphereth. Greetings, I'm Tiphereth too. Ask if they have just the same name. Of course, can't you see? We're twins. But if your question was whether we are biological twins, then no. So trying to differentiate us is meaningless. I'm responsible for the central team. The team in office are huge, so I need at least 2 bodies to cover everything. That is true. That main chamber is gigantic. We are too. Well, isn't that fortunate? Since you survived long enough, I don't need to tell you about basic stuff like abnormalities, right? If you disappoint me, even your status as a manager will not save you. But you'll do fine. A word of advice, I am not like the other upper Sephiroths, you know. They're stupid. Well, technically, we are not that different. But what I want to say is, they're only good at acting as if they're busy when they're not. I can't believe we're the same Sephiroths. Anyway, the central department is where the real story begins. I don't care if it disappoints or encourages you. I'm only focused on your performance. I hope it will be an encouragement to you. Hi, Tiphereth. Hi, Netsatch. Since you're both Tiphereth, I'll just assume you both greeted me. Here's the plan for the cross-team training tomorrow. Please review it. Review it? I probably have to rewrite it from the start. Leave it there, Netsatch. I will review it and let you know. Tiphereth is too soft. You don't need to be kind to an addict like Netsatch. You might catch the upper floor disease, and the plan came 2 days later than I asked. But Netsatch can work fine when he wants. You know that. The result is not important. The point is, Angela is too easy on us. If I were her, I would have punished the addicted at once. Well, that would please Isad. Why don't you two discuss about implementing a penalty system? I guess it will be productive. Ah, be quiet. Just go back to the upper floor where you belong. I was about to. Bye, Tiphereth. Yeah, bye, Netsatch. The upper Sephiroths have it too easy. I think I accidentally skipped a message. I think my thing double-clicked. I apologize. Anyway, the upper Sephiroths have it too easy. Not that I like all of the middle Sephiroths. I like the middle Sephiroths. They're all cheerful and make me laugh. How many times have I told you not to laugh so easily? We have to be strict and stern. We're the central team. I know, Tiphereth. By the way, don't we have something to discuss with the manager? Oh, you're still here. Well then, I have an assignment. Don't think about slacking off. The manager will do fine, as always. It could fail, as always. Yeah, rub it in. It took me a lot of tries to get this far. Proving competence 1. Oh, I'm doomed. The central team is holding the abnormalities at a specific location. Abnormalities become unstable over time. The kill-off meltdown gauge you've seen displays this. We have our own limits, so please finish the job without any problems. Finish a day with kill-off meltdown level 8 or lower. So I usually purposely build up the meter because I'm usually just trying to get as many points as possible. This might be impossible at this point. Meltdown level 8. I don't recall. I don't know how high we were when we ended. I usually only pay attention to the number of rooms that are affected, not the actual level. So we'll keep. So this one's gonna force me to finish early, which is probably a good thing because that hopefully will mean I don't have to deal with the Dusk event again. Are you going to expand the central command team? Yes. Yeah, so we have this thing. We still haven't unlocked everything on it, so that's why I went ahead and picked it up again. Also, it's just something I'm familiar with, and at this point I can use something familiar. So, our generics are going to die. What I probably will do is I'll have them drink, and then I'll throw them in there. Quest-wise, I need to finish a day with the kill of meltdown level 8 or lower. And I have to do the core suppression condition for Melkuth. I have to do Tiphereth mission 3. Same thing for the other ones. So that'll keep us busy for a little while. Anyway, let's go ahead and click start and see what happens to us. Just checking a few things real quick. So Yuka, she now has movement speed, attack speed. Okay, that's not going to help her. Head gives her sanity points. Okay, so really only the glasses are going to help her. That's still better than what she had before. You know what? Before I call this a video, confirm. What do I want to do with you? Temperance 2. We really only need one person working on the night, so that'll be Yuka's job. Alright, and then the other things I needed to note. She needs a hat. You need a glove. Alright. So you'll get a hat. You're still working on that. You're working on a hat as well. Glasses. Okay. Alright, and before we call this a video and finally finish this day, I'm going to go ahead and see what we have unlocked. Looks like this is probably going to be another WAW type. No description either. Well, that's terrifying. Alright. Well, finally I can call this a video. I am the Depressed Dior. This was Lobotomy Corporation. See you guys next time.